Hey guys, this is Comic and today I am doing a review for the Loud House Livin La Casa Loud. And what's really cool about this one is that this is half Casagrandes and half Loud House. And also, it's really cool to see that this has already gone up to number 8 for graphic novels. That's a pretty big accomplishment. Having that many graphic novels for the Loud House, and it's cool that we get them every couple of months. Now, what I really enjoyed about the Casagrandes story, I actually read that one first, is that I like that we get to see characters from the Loud House. So we do have a Lori, Lincoln, Ronnie Anne, Bobby story where they prank each other, which was a lot of fun. And then another one that really stood out was the Sid, Lincoln, Ronnie Anne story, where actually in the show, Sid and Lincoln have only met really once, and it was like through passing. So it's cool for them to be buds, and I like that. Actually, after reading this, I'm like, I really want to see a Sid story with her family. I feel like that's something we haven't really seen. I know that the show has just started, so we want to learn more about Ronnie Anne's family and those supporting characters, and also, I guess, the supporting characters of the supporting characters, which we've already gone to with the Loud House. So I think that's the reason why they're waiting. But, you know, after reading this, I'm like, oh, it would have been cool to see even more from Sid's family. But those are really solid, and I feel like it did a good job at exploring the other side of the Casagrandes as well. You know, CJ has a couple of stories in here. You have Bobby and Ronnie Anne interacting with each other, having a story with each other, which honestly we don't get enough of on the show. We don't really get to see the brother-sister relationship as much. So it's cool that we had an opportunity to do that here. Now, moving on to the Loud House stories. One thing I really enjoyed about two special stories, or especially here stories, that we get to see some pairings that we usually don't get to see. So Lenny and Lola get to interact in this comic, which was really cool. Again, a pairing we don't usually get to see, but one that makes sense because Lola needs some fashion advice from Lenny, and it was cool seeing like Lenny being kind of smart in the way that you wouldn't think she's smart. She knows about like a queen, and I thought that was cool, like Maria Antoinette. So I like those moments when Lenny can, you know, surprise people. And then the other interaction I really enjoyed, characters we don't usually get to see together, is Lynn and Lisa. I thought that was really cool. And Lisa kind of uses her smarts and, I guess, learning emotional tools to realize that Lynn doesn't like losing, even spelling bees. So Lisa kind of uses her wits and smarts to help out Lynn. So I really enjoyed that one. And then another one that stood out was, obviously, we get to see Luann and her love interest Benny get a story, and it was really cool to see Benny's house and like his other interests. So I like that. I'm not a huge Benny Luann fan, but I think for people that do enjoy that couple, there's some interesting tidbits and again, things we can learn about the characters that we hadn't in the television show. And I always love that about the graphic novels. It kind of adds a different flavor, a new flavor to the show, and maybe some more details to the continuity and now both worlds of the Casagrandes and the Loud House. So overall, really, really solid book, and if you enjoy both shows, definitely go check this out. I think there's a lot of great stories in here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic. Definitely go follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Go check out my comics, like Father Like Daughter and They Call Her a Dancer. And every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is Comic Book Weekly, where we discuss our favorite comics and comic book news. Thanks, guys. Bye.